After more than 3 years of Ruda's authoritarian rule, the peak of his dictatorship cast a pall over the land. Illegal arrests became commonplace, and dissenters found themselves imprisoned without trial. Ruda, once celebrated as a war hero, struggled to transition into the role of a peacetime leader. The suffering of the people, hidden from the official reports reaching Ruda, unveiled a stark contrast between his wartime prowess and his ineptitude in governance. To be a proficient leader in times of peace, Ruda lacked the essential qualities and skills required for effective governance. Leadership, management, decision-making, communication, motivation, and the ability to handle crises were all crucial aspects missing from Ruda's repertoire. His expertise lay on the battlefield, and the realm of politics eluded him. The people, burdened by the weight of Ruda's rule, yearned for a transformative figure to emerge, a leader capable of reshaping their future and reinstating the democracy that had once graced the continent. The anticipation for change rippled through the hearts of citizens across all nations. In this time of uncertainty, a spiritual fulcrum was sought to help guide them through hardships, connect communities, and offer a vision beyond immediate challenges. The search for purpose and understanding, the quest for a greater perspective on life and the future, pointed towards the need for a unifying force, the religion they longed for. Yet, within this dark period, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of Kodo. An outstanding individual, Kodo was recognized as the light at the end of the tunnel. With the potential to lead the species through the storm, Kodo became the beacon of hope, the figure who could bridge the gap between the people's aspirations and the harsh realities of Ruda's rule. As whispers of Kodo's influence spread, the anticipation for a new beginning, a return to democracy, and the prospect of a brighter future gained momentum among the people. As the days stretched into weeks and the weeks into months, the oppressive atmosphere under Ruda's rule showed no signs of abating. Illegal arrests continued unabated, and dissenters disappeared into the depths of prisons, their voices silenced by the iron fist of the dictator. But amid the darkness, a flicker of hope ignited in the hearts of the oppressed. Whispers of change echoed through the streets, carried on the lips of those who dared to dream of a better future. And at the center of these whispers stood Kodo, a figure shrouded in mystery yet imbued with an undeniable aura of authority and righteousness. Kodo, a figure of humble origins, had risen from the ashes of adversity to become a symbol of hope for the downtrodden masses. His words carried weight, his actions spoke volumes, and his unwavering commitment to justice inspired those who had long languished under Ruda's tyranny. As rumors of Kodo's influence spread, the people began to stir from their collective slumber, emboldened by the prospect of change. They yearned for a leader who would champion their cause, who would fight for their rights and freedoms, and who would lead them out of the darkness and into the light. But Kodo's path to leadership was fraught with peril. Ruda's spies lurked in every shadow, his agents of oppression ready to crush any dissent with ruthless efficiency. To challenge Ruda's authority was to invite certain death, and Kodo knew that the road ahead would be paved with danger and sacrifice. Yet, despite the risks, Kodo remained undeterred. His conviction burned bright, his resolve unshakable. He knew that the time for change had come, that the people were ready to rise up and reclaim their destiny. And he vowed to stand by their side, to lead them in their struggle for freedom and justice. But first, Kodo knew that he must rally support from all corners of the continent. He traveled far and wide, spreading his message of hope and liberation to all who would listen. From the bustling cities to the remote villages, his voice echoed, carrying with it the promise of a brighter tomorrow, and with each passing day, Kodo's following grew stronger. The people rallied behind him, united in their desire for change. They knew that the road ahead would be long and difficult, but they also knew that they could not afford to remain silent any longer. The time for action had come, and Kodo stood ready to lead the charge. With the support of the people behind him, he knew that anything was possible. The tide of history was turning, and the winds of change were blowing in his favor.